So, Keto Peanut Butter Blossoms are what we've got on the menu today. And as a lot of you guys know, I love peanut butter and I love chocolate, so you know I am all about today's keto cookie recipe. They're actually some of my favorite holiday cookies and Christmas cookies to eat around this time of the year. The only thing that I really don't love about these is the fact that they're typically loaded with sugar and carbs. So today we're making Keto Peanut Butter Blossoms without all the sugar and without all the carbs. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna make a keto peanut butter cookie, and then instead of putting that Hershey Kiss in that peanut butter cookie, we're gonna make our own homemade keto chocolate kiss to put inside of it. Now, with that said, the best part about making the cookies like this is that each one is gonna have less than 2 net carbs. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right into the good stuff, make some low carb keto peanut butter blossoms.
First things first, we're going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. Then we're going to separate 4 egg yolks from their whites. And for today's peanut butter blossoms recipe, we'll only be using those yolks. So if you're wondering what you can do with the leftover whites, you can always make this keto bread recipe with them. Anyway, once we've got those yolks separated, we're going to set them aside and start adding some natural, no sugar added peanut butter to a large bowl. That said, for today's Keto Peanut Butter Blossoms recipe, we'll be adding just less than 2/3 of a cup or 160 grams of peanut butter to make them. Now, once we've got that in there, we're going to add the yolks to our bowl, and then we're going to add a heaping teaspoon or 4 grams of vanilla extract as well. So when we've added those ingredients in there, we're going to give them a quick mix with our spatula, and then we're going to start adding our dry ingredients. And as you're seeing here, the first of which is going to be some confectioner's swerve. This stuff is what's actually going to add the sweetness to our cookies without adding any carbs. That said, for these keto peanut butter blossoms, we'll want to add a heaping 1/2 cup or 80 grams of it to our bowl. Then when we've added that, we're going to add a 1/4 cup or 28 grams of blanched almond flour to the bowl as well. Now, after we've got that in there, we're going to get our spatula back out and mix all of our ingredients together until a crumbly consistency forms like this. Oh, and I almost forgot, you'll definitely want to add a nice pinch of salt to your ingredients as well. Anyway, at this point, now that we really have all the ingredients for our keto peanut butter blossoms in our bowl, we're going to use our hands to form a ball of dough out of them. And then when we form that, we're going to add it back to the bowl and set it aside. Now, in a small bowl, we're going to add 2 tablespoons or about 24 grams of granulated swerve, because classic peanut butter blossoms have a sugar coating on them. So instead of using sugar, we'll be using this stuff to give that coating to them instead. Then when we've got that prepped, we're going to form 12 golf ball sized smaller balls of dough from our larger ball. And as you're seeing here, we want to coat each one of those smaller balls of dough in our granulated swerve and then add them to a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Then we're going to use our finger to make an indent in the center of the dough balls, and then we're going to use our hands to shape them into the shape of cookies. So once those are looking good, we're going to bake them in the oven for around 8 minutes. Now, once they're done baking, we're going to let them cool down on the tray, and don't be worried if they're extremely soft when they first come out of the oven, because they will firm up as they cool. Also, while they're cooling, we can make our homemade keto chocolate kisses for our peanut butter blossoms. So as you're seeing here, we're going to add a 1.5 tablespoons or 21 grams of some cut up salted butter to a small measuring cup. Then when we've got that in there, we're going to add our keto chocolate. And today we'll be using a 1/2 cup or 86 grams of the 0 net carb semi-sweetened chocolate chips from Lily's. Now, once we've added those, we're going to give our cup a quick 30-second microwave, and then we can use a spoon to combine our chocolate and butter together. And we should end up with a thick chocolate sauce like this once we've done that. Now, once we've got our sauce set up, we can pour it into the indentations we formed on our peanut butter cookies to give them their homemade keto chocolate kiss. Then, when we've added all the sauce to the cookies, we'll want to get our peanut butter blossoms in the fridge for 20 to 30 minutes just to let the chocolate set and harden. And that, my friends, is how to make keto peanut butter blossoms. As always, for more info on today's low-carb keto recipe, check out the video description below, and I hope you'll like them. Oh yeah, and happy holidays, guys. I hope you're having a fantastic holiday season from my family to yours.